A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. Thanks everyone for joining 2K Sports for this Wednesday evening presentation of the NBA. Our game tonight featuring the Los Angeles Clippers as they go up against the Washington Wizards. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Ali LaFour joining us courtside. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Pascal Siakam.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
So a look at our starters for the Wizards. Banchero out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Marcus Smart. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Nembhard in at point guard. And for the Clippers, they've got Jalen Brunson, Kawhi Leonard out there with Derek Lively. Then there's Gary Payton II, and it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. 2 teams tonight trying to elevate to mid-season form, Grant, and really start to push to control each game.
And that gets more and more difficult as fatigue mounts. The travel miles climb and games just tighten up. But you know, BA, you just got to push through all of that and keep playing your best ball.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Brunson passes to Payton. There's a screen by Johnson. Payton finds Johnson. And the three-pointer goes.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Nembhard against Brunson. And Carroll with a screen on Brunson. Outside, DiVincenzo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Nembhard. The rebound by Payton.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Shots blocked.
Yeah, this is something we might see Banchero work on. Improving his ability to knock away shots.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
First quarter, just over a minute played. There's a screen. Leonard for 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. And it's Wizards ball. This game against Los Angeles here. Their first look at the Clippers. Buries it from 3.
Oh, the range of Marcus Smart. Able to strike from beyond the arc.
Pass to Payton. And here's Leonard. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the night.
One shot.
A member of the NBA 75 team, Kawhi's done pretty much everything on the court. Multiple Finals MVP, multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards. I mean, we're watching an all-timer in Leonard.
Now here's Siakam. His last outing, he had 18 points. Shoots over Johnson, and the basket by Siakam.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, it's forcing them to guard at all 3 levels.
Pass to Leonard. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Washington.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
Leonard for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Leonard's got 6.
Pretty incredible just how great a shooter Kawhi has become. Really one of the best in the league.
Down low, deflects the pass. It's stolen by Leonard. Payton passes to Leonard. Siakam with the block.
And the coaching staff, they love this. I mean, Siakam, he's engaged, aggressive, just getting after it on the defensive end. The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
The free throw drops for Banchero. Well, Grant, this is the third season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid.
Now here's Brunson. Yet to see a basket. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
Smart looking around. Oh, Leonard with the block. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 5. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Pass to Smart. DiVincenzo with the screen on Brunson. Denied by Leonard.
You can never forget about Kawhi. If you do, he'll turn a gimme into a rejection.
Off the mark there with a 3. Washington trailing. Banchero right side. Leonard against them hard. Smart outside. He drops it from range. Smart has got 6.
Getting the ball and taking his shot, Smart makes it look almost effortless.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And Los Angeles making a change here. Williamson's checked in. Midway through the year, we've got a moment to check out the Eastern Conference standings. You look at Washington, right now 6th in the conference. They want to keep improving.
Well, for the Wizards, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
Well, this is kind of where we expected them to be. They're a very good team, maybe even great, but they are still one level below the very top.
Payton with it. No points so far. Williamson finds Payton. 5 to shoot. Here's Brunson.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Here's Smart. Here's Siakam. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I like how Siakam uses his body control to adjust to what the defense is doing.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw, no good. You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, the superpower for Siakam is his versatility. He plugs a lot of holes on both ends.
Tipped. Clippers trail by 3. Now Brunson. A matchup problem for many teams. He's currently averaging 29 a game. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. And a chance for us here to check out the top passing teams in the league this past month. The 4th spot held by Los Angeles.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
Wizards leading by 3. Siakam looking it over. Smart outside. Siakam with a screen on Payton. And it's Smart missing.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. I asked him if he's focused on a particular player in the opposing lineup, and Coach stressed the message he delivered to his team about Pascal Siakam. It was simple. Don't bite on his spin move. He doesn't want his guys falling for Siakam's tricks in the low post. BA?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Outside Payton. Williamson outside. Lively with a screen on Banchero. Williamson passes to Lively. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And for all the talk of unicorn centers, a lot to be said for a rim-running big man like Derek Lively, Tim.
Yeah, his mobility fits the modern game, BA. He can move his feet, which allows him to cover in space. And then on the break and as a rim roller, watch your head.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Wizards. And Carroll with a screen on Lively. Siakam, the pass to Banchero. Here's Williamson. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
When it comes to finishing through contact, I'm not sure that anybody does it as well as Zion.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Smith, he's checked in for Lively. Anderson comes in for Johnson. Reeves is checked in for Payton. And Holiday subbed in for Brunson. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Well, there's no denying the fact when Zion Williamson is on the court, he is a force. The key is just keeping him on the floor.
Now here's Ivy. His last outing, he had 20.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Outside Holiday. On target from range.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Siakam, the pass to Banchero. To halt the run. And he takes it up and lays it in. Banchero's got his second basket on the night.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in. Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Ivy outside. Pass to Banchero. Back to Ivy. Banchero with a screen on Reeves. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Banchero no good.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Smith finds Williamson. Williamson with a screen on Ivy. And there's the lob. And stolen by Banchero. Here they come with numbers in transition. Well, we've got a developing story here. Standing by remotely, we go to our 2K insider, Shams Charania, for the details.
Hey, Brian. With the looming trade deadline coming up, it's the Portland Trail Blazers in transaction news. They're so excited to have Joel Embiid on their team. This front office has worked very hard to get the former MVP. There have been lots of rumors around Embiid lately. He'll bring incredible scoring plus size to this team. It's a major, major upgrade.
All right, Shams, thank you. Much appreciated. For three, DiVincenzo. That's good. And it's Banchero with the assist. Banchero's got his third assist of the night. Outside, Anderson. Reeves with a screen on DiVincenzo. Anderson with it. He's picked up by Banchero. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
The free throw drops for Anderson. Washington making some changes. Reed comes in for Banchero. Wells comes in for DiVincenzo. And he can't hit the second. The Wizards trail by 5. And here's Nembhard. No made baskets yet. Good on the bucket.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Williamson outside. Shoots over Reed. Holiday from long range. Reed with the rebound.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to Nembhard. Outside Wells. Back to Nembhard. Outside Wells. 5 on the clock. No good. That would have tied it. Los Angeles leading by 3. On the wing, Holiday. And stolen by Nembhard. Here's Siakam. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
They can't stop him.
And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the LA Clippers. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Washington. .114 left in the first quarter here. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Pass to Smith. Here's Reeves. He's covered by Wells. Just 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Wizards.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Ivy passes to Nembhard. To the inside. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Here's Williamson.
And Zion Williamson making the price of admission worth it with a dunk like that.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. Wizards trail by 3. 29 seconds left to play in the first. And it's the Clippers on the break. Here's Reeves. Kicks it out to Anderson from deep. Offensive rebound. Reeves against Ivy. Oh, it's stolen. And it's Washington on the break. Now here's Reed. 1 second left. And the layup is good.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Clippers ahead, leading by a point. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
They needed a jolt from that second unit, and that's exactly what they got.
Zion Williamson out there with Johnson. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Derek Lively. And it's Reeves in at the 2. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul. Here's DiVincenzo. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Reed, a screen on Reeves. 4 on the clock. Smart. Here's Capella. And Williamson with the block.
Zion Williamson, nice job protecting the rim.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
The Clippers in the lead. Here's Reeves. 10 points in his last outing. Shoots. Williamson, no good. Washington's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you so much. Zion Williamson is one of the most gifted athletes this game has ever seen, but now he's taken his commitment to conditioning to another level. He said, I definitely see the difference. I'm feeling like I don't exert as much energy to get to a certain speed. My movements are swifter. Guys?
A scary thought. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Reeves with the ball. No points yet. Williamson with a screen on DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Reeves. Oh, and Reed with a block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Reed. And we have to take another look at that block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Well, every team is looking for wings who can defend multiple positions. Who's at the top of your list, Tim?
Yeah, I look at a guy like Lou Dort. Look at a guy like Jaden McDaniels. They've got length, a whole lot of want to, and they've got the ability to guard multiple positions.
So it's Los Angeles now, following the bucket by the Wizards. Outside Johnson from deep. Reeves nails it from beyond the arc. Reeves has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Reed, a screen on Reeves. Smart for 3. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson. The Clippers have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. And it's Brunson missing. And so Capella will bring it up for Washington. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Here's Reed. DiVincenzo on the wing. The 3 from Banchero. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Outside Johnson. Outside Reeves. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Brunson misses.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Legs night in, night out. You know what you're going to get from Clint Capella.
Well, B.A., he provides activity on both ends of the floor. On the glass, he will protect the rim, and he is a constant lob threat.
And he makes a first.
They're one of the best rim runners in the game. Capella is underappreciated at times because he doesn't fit the mold of the modern big. But he rebounds, defends, and takes shots he knows he can make.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Ivy's checked in for Smart, and it's Nembhard in for DiVincenzo. Capella hits them both. Now Williamson. He's got 5. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
Yeah, I think they'd like to forget that game. You usually want to find some teaching moments, but in this case, it might be best to just destroy the tape.
Well, and the bottom line is they just had too many unfavorable matchups. They could never find a lineup that worked.
So for Washington, Siakam, he's checked in for Clint Capella. DiVincenzo comes in for Reed. And it's Marcus Smart in for Ivy. Johnson against Smart. Johnson passes to Brunson. Back to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Smart grabs the miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. Nembhard, the pass to Banchero. Yes! Banchero fighting for 2.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Screen by Lively. Pass to Williamson. Outside Johnson. It's stolen by Smart. Nembhard, the pass to Banchero. At the arc, Banchero finds his mark. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Wizards.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
Siakam, the pass to DiVincenzo. Siakam outside. And Carroll with a screen on Lively. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
The Clippers making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. And it's Washington with the ball. Shot clock at 5. Here's Nembhard. And again, it's Washington.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Leonard for 3. The putback. He can't get it to go.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
And Carroll delivers inside.
I just love the ball movement.
Clippers trail by 12. Leonard outside. Back to Brunson to end the drought. Hits the trifecta. Brunson's got 5 points.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from three is a beautiful thing.
And Carroll with a screen on Brunson. Nembhard, the pass to Banchero. Soft touch off the glass. Banchero's got 9 points in the quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Beyond the arc. And it's Reeves with the three.
Oh, the release, the height. Reeves really knows his three-point shot inside and out.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keith. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
And if you want to see how well coached a team is, just look at their efficiency on offense. That's a testament to great coaching.
Wells is checked in for Smart. And with balloting underway, a chance to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting.
Well, it's so interesting to see where the players stack up right now.
And you look at Siakam, he's certainly earned a lot of votes, just not enough to start in the East.
And even if the fans don't vote him in as a starter, you figure he's going to be a reserve on the Eastern Conference All-Star team.
And keep checking in for the latest in All-Star voting results. Now here's Siakam. 13 points in the game. Nembhard outside. DiVincenzo with a screen on Brunson. Here's Nembhard. The Clippers grab the miss.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over.
Leonard for three. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Nembhard outside. Inside, goes up from the block. Here's Siakam, rejected by Lively. To the middle, here's Reeves. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Reeves has got 8.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
The three from Banchero. The Clippers grab the miss. Lively's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Brunson. Lively with a screen on Siakam. And it's Brunson missing.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Down low. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Shot is good by Reeves.
You know, Reeves is such a crafty and clever player. He's so good at finding ways to score inside.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keith. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Smith, he's checked in for Lively. Williamson comes in for Johnson. Payton's checked in for Reeves. And Holiday subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Ivy's checked in for Washington. Up top, Banchero, covered by Williamson to stop the drought. And it goes! As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Washington shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, BA, they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business? When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
To the inside, here's Banchero. Whoa! Emphatic finish from Banchero.
Yeah, with his bigger build, Banchero sets a solid pick, and then he quickly rolls into open position.
Williamson looking around. Outside Payton, takes a three. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Washington has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. On the wing, Ivy. There's the three. Williams grabs the board.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Here's Smith. Siakam with the defensive effort.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, he's never been one to shy away from physicality. Siakam just stays with it and gets himself fouled.
No good on that one. And Washington making a change here. Capella's checked in. And he's good on the second. The Clippers in the lead. And here's Holiday. He's got 6. Williamson with a screen on Nembhard. Holiday passes to Smith. And here's Payton. Ivy defends. Just 5 to shoot. Leonard for 3. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and the putback. Smith's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
And that's what he's known for. Great activity on the glass. He will outwork you.
And Capella gets it to go.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes.
Pass to Payton. Siakam against Leonard. Outside Holiday. The 3-ball. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists now in this one. The Wizards trail by 4. Left side Wells. Siakam outside. Pass to Ivy. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Tim, a top 5 pick in 2022. Jaden Ivey battled inconsistency in his first few seasons.
Well, he is an explosive athlete, and at this level, you can't dominate with speed alone. So he's continuing to put in work, and he's making real strides.
First one falls for him.
And when you talk about Ivy, his explosiveness really stands out, especially when he's running the floor.
so he hits both.
They found their rhythm at the free throw line this quarter, trying hard to make up ground.
Leonard passes to Smith. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Just in this quarter, he's turned it over 3 times. Not sure what's going on with him.
Washington trailing. There's 31 seconds left in the second. Ivy against Payton. Williamson outside. To the paint. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
And there's an assist for Zion. And don't forget, Point Zion has become a real thing. Williamson can make good decisions with the basketball.
With 1 on the clock, Siakam gets the bucket. Siakam's got 16 points now. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Clippers on top, up by 2. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. Alongside Ty Lue. And, Coach, what's the focal point for this team as you approach the second half?
Just playing hard, first of all. And then, playing with pace offensively. They've been doing a good job of getting to the basket. And defensively, there's going to be some time to work things out. But they've been pretty good.
Pace so critical to your team's success this year. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Greetings. First off, some updates for you as we take a look at our all-star voting totals.
I don't put stock in the voting at this point. I could be blindfolded and tell you who's up there.
Yeah, and then on the outside looking in, you have a few guys on the bubble who haven't made their moves yet. And guys, time now to talk about Kawhi Leonard. How incredible did he look in that first half?
Well, I love what he's doing offensively. He's hungry, he's attacking, and he's not settling.
He's shooting well because he seems to be getting the shots he wants.
Listen, a guy like that can always get a shot that he wants, Ernie.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, this team has trusted him with this level of responsibility, and it's easy to see why.
The Clippers shooting the ball at 48% so far. On the court right now for the Wizards. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Paolo Banchero. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. And it's Smart in at the 2.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Brunson against Nembhard. Smart for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Outside Brunson. Pass to Leonard. There's the screen by Johnson. From the arc. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got his 3rd assist of the night.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now here's Banchero. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, some aggressive play from Banchero, putting the defender into a bad spot with that pump fake.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. All right, Tim, back in 1996, you led the league in three-point percentage. You shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, BA, it shows you how much the game has changed. I had the green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
The Wizards trail by 9. DiVincenzo with a screen on Lively. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
The Clippers lead by 9. Now here's Brunson. He's got 5. Brunson brushes off the D.
Well, you can't play much better than this. That's 4 straight to start the half.
Nembhard against Brunson. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Pass to Leonard. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter. And, of course, Leonard has everything in his game.
Leonard against Banchero. Banchero on the take. Smart outside. Pass to Siakam. It's stolen by Lively. Now Brunson. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. And that sends Jalen Brunson to the free throw line. That one on Nembhard, and this is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw good from Brunson.
And you gotta love Jalen Brunson's mix of physical and mental skills. He's not just fast and tenacious, he's also very intelligent about how he attacks you.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And midway through the season, here's a look at the Western Conference standings right now. Taking a look at the Clippers, they're in 5th place, right in the middle of the conference. Still time to improve that positioning.
I think for Los Angeles, what's impressive is they've reached much of their potential this year. The big question, though, people are asking is, do they have what it takes to become a front runner?
Well, I think that extra gear is coming, especially as we get further down the stretch, when you're trying to build momentum for a playoff run.
Now here's Nembhard. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game.
Perfect bounce pass leading to the basket. That's just great teamwork.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you. The league is hoping for more competition for the All-Star game, and one idea to motivate the players is more prize money for the winning team. It worked for the Emirates Cup. The All-Star festivities drive revenues and publicity for the league, so those that are advancing this suggestion say, put some money on it. Back to you, BA.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Now here's Siakam. He's got 16. Banchero with a screen on Lively. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
Payton passes to Brunson. The shot no good. Nice D from Nembhard. Up top, Siakam. Pass to Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
Now Johnson. Leonard for three. Rebound, Washington. Smart's got his 5th rebound in this one. Banchero with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. DiVincenzo, the pass to Banchero, and he trims the lead to single digits. Banchero's got 27.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Williamson's checked in for the Clippers. Austin Reeves comes in for Payton. Here are some of the best and most intelligent shooters in the association. Number 1, Derek Lively. And, of course, Zion Williamson.
The shooting has been phenomenal from both of these guys this season. Just look at the percentages they're maintaining.
Left side, Reeves. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, I didn't know that was on the menu. Austin Reeves getting himself a dunk.
Siakam with a screen on Leonard. And Banchero brushes off the contact and sinks the shot.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Williamson with a screen on Nembhard. Williamson up top. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
With his frame and all of that force, it's not a surprise to see Zion getting that whistle.
That's good from Williamson.
Yeah, the physical abilities of Zion are truly next level. His build, his strength, I mean, it makes him difficult to defend and totally unique.
Williamson hits them both.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for Washington. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip. On defense, Los Angeles. It's a 10-point game. Banchero outside. Smart for three. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson. Williamson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Reeves, the pass to Brunson. Fires from the wing. That's short off the rim.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
Now here's Smart. He's got 9, and it's good. 2 points. 18 points for Pascal Siakam.
Over time, we have seen Siakam blossom into a star, someone who's comfortable shouldering the offense.
Leonard outside. Over Siakam. Shot by Leonard, no good. Wizards trail by 8. Siakam outside. This one for 3. Good work defensively by Leonard.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Washington making some changes. Capella, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam, and Naz Reid subbed in for Nembhard. Los Angeles leading by 8. Brunson finds Leonard. Johnson for 3. It's good, and the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 4 assists now tonight.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 11. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
Zion doing everything it took to get that whistle.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Clippers.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
Yeah, they have been dialed in from deep. The three-pointer has been there all night for them.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Wizards trail by 12. Pass to Banchero. Back to Capella. Up and in on the layup. Capella's got 6.
And that is a high-quality shot. You will take it every time from that close.
Brunson passes to Reeves. Johnson a screen on DiVincenzo. The drive by Reeves. From deep, Johnson. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. The Wizards have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. And Banchero with the bucket. And the assist by DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's got 6 assists here tonight. Outside Reeves. Leonard outside. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Washington. DiVincenzo's got 4 rebounds now. Smart passes to Banchero. Over Johnson. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
A threat to hammer home the alley-oop. Capella, his timing on these plays is tremendous.
Here's Brunson. 10 points for him. Over Banchero. Brunson misses. Wizards trail by 6. Pass to Smart. The 3 from Banchero. They get it back. Can't get it to drop.
Oh, just a little too cute on that one, and it cost him.
And here's Brunson from the arc. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. He's got 13.
And that's his second three-pointer tonight.
Smart outside. All alone. Chalk up 2 there.
Yeah, Smart has such great body control. He can let the jumper go from wherever he wants.
Leonard outside. Outside Johnson. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Well, he's gotten his rhythm now. He's really looking comfortable in the second half.
Smart outside. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good.
He hasn't found the range lately. It's wild to think he had 3 triples there in the first half.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. No one covering. Johnson's got 17.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So for the Clippers, Smith, he's checked in for Johnson, and Holiday subbed in for Brunson. And then for Washington, Wells is checked in for DiVincenzo, and Jaden Ivey subbed in for Smart. The Wizards trail by 13. Ivey outside. Then Carroll the screen to the middle. And stolen by Holiday. Smith outside. On the wing, Holiday. Back to Smith. To the inside. Here's Williamson. No good. Great D that time from Banchero. Washington has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Down low, Capella. Blocked! Reeves against Banchero. Shot is good by Reeves.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Now here's Banchero. Give him 31 now. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. And a look now at the Washington Wizards' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings. Then on Saturday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Denver Nuggets.
And for their matchup with the Nuggets, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they are able to execute their game plan, as it should be a close one.
Anderson's checked in for the Clippers. Reeves finds Williamson. Outside Reeves. Pass to Williamson. 6 to shoot. Outside Holiday. No good from outside. The Wizards trail by 15. Outside Wells. Now here's Ivey. Banchero with a screen on Reeves. Here's Banchero. Can they get it? It's tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero. And during the last 10 games, here are the bigs who have shot the ball with accuracy from beyond the arc. Naz Reid, number 1.
Big men who can stretch the floor come at a premium. He's a poster child for that.
And Reeves has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. Stolen by Reed. Now here's Wells. Anderson covers. Pass to Ivey. Outside Reed. Now here's Capella. Covered by Smith. And Carroll with a screen on Holiday. Launches a 3. And Ivey gets a 3. Ivy's got 5 now.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
To the paint. Here's Williamson. Ooh, Zion! Vicious!
So courageous, taking it right to the defender.
Oh, this dude knows how to finish in traffic. Wow. And so it's Los Angeles, up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Austin Reeves out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Zion Williamson. And it's Smith in at the 5. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Out of bounds, Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession. It's stolen by Leonard. Reeves finds Brunson. Reeves with a screen on Capella. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Reed. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist from Brunson. Leonard's got 23 points.
Oh, a fantastic score. Kawhi can put a barrage of points up quick.
Left side Reed. And stolen by Williamson. Here's Brunson. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Clippers lead by 18.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. A few possessions into the 4th, just over a minute played. Pass to Leonard. Williamson with a screen on Ivy. Inside. Oh, and Reed with a block. They retain possession.
A quality defender, Capella uses his size and reach to erase shots.
The Wizards trail by 18. Reed passes to Nembhard. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Outside Reed. There's the triple. Counted from distance.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
The Clippers lead by 15. Brunson looks it over. Pass to Leonard. Picked by Williamson. Leonard gets the bucket. Leonard's gotten 4 this quarter.
In total control on that possession. Kawhi just reading the defense and taking it himself.
Reed, a screen on Reeves. Down low. A slam dunk by Reed.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Outside Reeves. Leonard outside. Pass to Smith. Jacks up a 3. Cleared away by Wells.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
To the middle. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard's got his 5th rebound in this one. Nembhard with a steal. Capella inside. Covered by Smith. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Smith's got 9 rebounds now. Leonard for 3. Fires in the triple. Leonard's got 28.
He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Capella screen on Reeves, and it's Ivy penetrating. And that one drops for him.
And he is a hard charger. Ivy only plays at full speed, a great burst on his drives.
The Clippers lead by 16. To the inside, stolen by Capella. Here's Reed, and the layup is good off the glass. Reed's got 7 points for the quarter.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Picked by Smith. Leonard for 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Wells. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. That sends Andrew Nembhard to the free throw line. Jalen Brunson picks one up. For the Clippers, Derek Lively, he's checked in for Smith. Johnson comes in for Zion Williamson. And Payton is subbed in for Reeves. And then for Washington, Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Paolo Banchero comes in for Wells. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Ivy. And that one misses. Well, Tim, with the new CBA, we're likely to see a lot more multi-team trades just to make the money work.
Yeah, BA, it's more complicated than ever to trade guys straight up. So now teams have to find ways to make moves that involve bringing in an extra team to absorb salaries.
Those puzzle pieces just got a lot more complicated.
So hard to figure it out.
To the left side wing. And here's Siakam for 3. Book it. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
Pass to Leonard. The 3. Leonard, a threat from deep.
His points are really adding up from the three-point line. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he's only getting better. Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Siakam against Leonard. Outside Brunson. Leonard with a screen on Nembhard. 5 to shoot. Brunson finds Lively. From deep, Johnson. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Payton against DiVincenzo. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Los Angeles leading by 13. Launches it. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Lively. Lively's got 3 assists tonight.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
Yeah, how about Siakam right there, coming right back and sinking the 3?
Payton passes to Brunson. Shoots over Nembhard. Check out Brunson going to work inside.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Siakam against Lively. Shoots it from the high post. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Marcus Smart's checked in for Washington. That's good from Siakam. Brunson with it. Got a hand on it.
The stuff from Banchero, using that over 7-foot wingspan.
Offensive rebound. That's good from Siakam. Siakam hits them both. The Clippers lead by 10. Outside Johnson. Back to Brunson. Here's the three. Ooh, Brunson, the sweet lefty stroke.
Creating spacing. That's his third three-pointer of the night and his second this half.
DiVincenzo, pass to Nembhard. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, guys, if you want to know why the score is what it is, look at their turnovers this quarter.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Austin Reeves is checked in for the Clippers. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Leonard for three. It's rebounded by Washington. Nembhard outside. To the paint. It's stolen by Johnson. Smart against Brunson. Outside Johnson. Outside Brunson. Shot clock at 5. Smart grabs the miss. Smart's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside DiVincenzo. Here's Siakam. He sticks the fadeaway jumper.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Outside Reeves. Lively with a screen on DiVincenzo. Oh, off target from downtown. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the Washington Wizards. Now Siakam. Outside DiVincenzo. Another chance. Siakam using his length inside.
A fantastic athlete. You love the effort Siakam shows on the glass to keep plays going.
Banchero can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 9. Now Brunson. That one's in there.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
In the corner, Smart. Throws it up. Oh, the shot is off. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Brunson. Nembhard there for the rebound. The Wizards trail by 11. Siakam in the post. Leonard's there. Off on the layup.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Clippers.
The coaching staff has to be happy with the way they've limited their turnovers here.
Yeah, BA, that's hashtag facts. Just tremendous patience and self-control.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Kawhi Leonard.
Well, he was just a menace out there defensively. He pressured the ball. He played passing lanes. Just a total disruptor.
Outside Brunson. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, BA. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce, who is now with our player of the game.
Thanks a lot, BA. Well, Kawhi, you had it going inside and out. It seemed like you were getting wherever you wanted on the court. Did it feel that way?
It's moving well. Overall, the team played well. They got me in my spots. They made shots, open the floor for me.
Always humble. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.